Hey YouTube, welcome to another video. Thanks for joining today. Today I'm going to do a comparison between two of my favorite lightweight trainers today. First I have the Altra Exp Flow 2 and I have the Atreyu Daily Trainer 2. The Experience Flow 2, they made some modifications that I really like. First of all, it has a engineered mesh upper. The other one did too. They said this is more breathable than the original. I would say it's still not as breathable as I would prefer, but it has a nice gusseted tongue that really wraps around your foot and stays in place well, so you get a really good lockdown. But the biggest change they made was they went to this new Ego P35 foam, which I find is really bouncy, but it's still got some firmness to it a little bit, so you're not squishing down and you definitely bounce back enough. I really don't understand what the foam is. I did some research and it says it's made out of polyolefin elastomer. So I don't know how long it will last, but it feels great right now. I have a bit over 100 miles on these. I really like it. There's a little bit of creasing of the midsole, but not bad at all. And I am really enjoying the shoes. They're pretty lightweight, men's size 9, 8.15 ounces. I actually think they are some of my favorite shoes that Altra has made in quite some time. They've got a fair bit of exposed outsole where you're actually running on the midsole, but there's still good rubber in the places you primarily need it. So I think they're going to last pretty good. I think they should last probably at least the 350 miles, which is what I normally get out of most Altra shoes. But I am really enjoying them with the new foam. The other shoe that I put in the light daily trainer that I really like right now is I have the Atreyu Daily Trainer 2. The Daily Trainer 2 comes with this new Astro Knit upper, which is extremely breathable. I give it an advantage over the Altra in that case. I think it's much more breathable. It has what they call their Cush midsole, which is a blend of super TPE and P-backs. Very bouncy, still very soft underfoot. Some of the differences is there is a little bit higher stack height in the Experience Flow 2. It has 32 in the heel, 28 in the forefoot. This Atreyu Daily Trainer is 30 in the heel, 24 in the forefoot for 6mm drop. So this one's a little bit lower, not quite as high, but the advantage you get for that is I think it's still very soft underfoot. It still has plenty of cushion with that great foam it has, but it weighs less. So this weighs 7.7 ounces in a men's size at 9, so you're almost dropping half an ounce. Some of the advantages and disadvantages, I think the Daily Trainer 2 is definitely a little lighter weight. I would actually even call that TPE and P-backs midsole even slightly bouncier. And with the Altra Experience Flow 2, still very responsive and good feeling. I do think that the breathability of the Daily Trainer 2 is better. The Daily Trainer 2 comes with a CPU, I forget what they call their outsole, but it's basically a CPU material which is supposed to last really long. I will say that I've had a little bit of wear already on these, but I think it's just because they did it in two 1mm layers, and the top layer there's all these cuts to give it the design, and I think that's causing it to wear through on the top layer some. I'm not seeing it digging into this lower layer of the CPU at all, which is contiguous. These you get a 6mm offset, you get a 4mm in the Experience Flow 2. So it kind of, in that case, it kind of depends on which one you prefer. Do you prefer a 6 or a 4? For me personally, I'm good at anywhere between a 0 and a 6, and I really don't notice that big a difference between a 4 and a 6 millimeter drop. I prefer the lightness and the breathability of this one, but the Experience Flow 2 is definitely bouncy enough and very comfortable and still very light. So it just kind of comes down, and I do kind of prefer, there's a pretty good width to the toe box of the Daily Trainer 2, but the Altra of course comes with their foot shaped toe box, which is something I prefer. I kind of like the anatomical shape. So it really is just kind of a which shoe for you. I think they're both very good shoes. I rate them as my top 2 lightweight trainers right now, with the possible exception of I still love my Topo Cyclone 2s. I have the Cyclone 2, they've updated to a Cyclone 3, but my understanding was there was very little changes in them. That is a 23 in the forefoot, 28 in the heel, so it's even a little lower stack height, but it's got a pure Pebax midsole, is very bouncy. And at this point, I just didn't see a reason to buy the 3 because it's so similar to the 2, and I've still got some life in my 2s. I have a little over 200 miles, but I've been kind of saving them more for upspeed workouts and race day, and I'm having some health issues. I'm really not racing any right now, so they're not really being used. So that might be my only one that might be up there or be better as far as a lightweight trainer. These are probably both suited for more miles than the Cyclone, but anyway, both very good shoes. Just thought I'd give you the comparison and let you know my thoughts. If you enjoyed the video, please consider hitting the thumbs up, the like button. If you're interested in any more of my content, please consider subscribing to my channel. If you're interested in more details about either one of these shoes, I have 50-mile reviews on both of them. I'm still only about probably 60 miles on the Daily Trainer 2, and I've got over 100 miles on the Experience Flow 2s, but both very good shoes. Oh, and as far as price, the Experience Flow 2 comes in at $140. The Daily Trainer 2 is listed at $170. But as I've said before, Atreyu just announced they will be going out of business at the end of the year, so they're just trying to sell off their existing inventory. From what I saw, they still have all the sizes of the Daily Trainer 2 out there, and they put a coupon out on their website to where you can get 20% off. It's a beautiful ride. If you put that in, you get 20% off. So even though these are $170, you really can get them for like $146. So they're almost right in the same ballpark with the price of the Experience Flow 2, and I think they're both excellent shoes. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, and keep moving.